It's the year 2014, and a very special football match that will defy the fate of the Earth is playing. At the center of this battle are the aliens who are after Earth, and Galaxy 11, the savior of the Earth, made up of the greatest football players. In London, Milan, Brazil, and other major cities last May, an unusual video was released. Messi, Ronaldo, Beckenbauer, and other great football players appear on screen. A major shopping mall in London, the people of the UK have shown extreme interest at the release of the video. Samsung Electronics, the brand that leading the global smartphone market, has arranged this special video and event. This unique video is also part of a global football marketing campaign by Samsung, targeting, celebrating the 2014 global football event.
The race is on to find the team to defend Earth.
Well, I mean, you have never seen such a team like that. You can see selection teams like are really awesome.
A great idea, and fantastic players, and I think it will save the planet.
The video attracted many viewers through YouTube.
갤럭시 11 캠페인은 전 세계적으로 널리 퍼져 있는 축구 팬들에게 축구를 조금 더 다양한 방식으로 즐길 수 있게끔 하는 기회를 제공함과 동시에 새로운 기법의 혁신적인 마케팅 기법이라고 할 수 있겠습니다.
Action, action, and action.
Galaxy 11 is a project that has never been experienced before.
I think Samsung Galaxy 11 is a short film. I think it's running at quite a duration, far longer than a normal commercial. And I think there's a real story, and there's a real suspense, and there's a build-up, there's an establishment of characters and environments along the way to get to that climax that then will lead on to other of the short films as well.
The appearance of football stars alone, such as Messi, Ronaldo, Rooney, together, was enough to make Galaxy 11 a big issue. But how was this revolutionary marketing project made possible?
Today, science fiction has turned to fact. The race is on to find the team to defend Earth. Can football save the planet?
One of my favorite parts of this project is the fact that it's pretty much my favorite part of this project is the fact that it's a football game against, pitting aliens against humans, against the Galaxy 11.
The story was made much like a science fiction movie. So how did the players who participated in the project feel?
When I was first asked to be a part of the Galaxy 11 project, I was very excited.
To see the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, and other great players that's among the Galaxy 11 team, so I was very excited and pleased.
Todos meus amigos, todos meus familiares ficaram muito felizes da notícia. Ser selecionado para estar no Galaxy 11 fazendo, defendendo, acho que todos ficaram muito felizes e muito orgulhosos que eu estou participando disso.
And so, the best football players gathered under the name of Galaxy 11. What was it like for them to be on a filming set instead of the grounds?
독일에서 마리오 객체 선수랑 같이 촬영을 했었어요. 이렇게 접시를 날려주더라고요. 접시를 날려주는데 그거를 원래 맞히려고 했는데 굉장히 어렵더라고요. 그래서 계속 시도하다가 결국엔 못 맞췄는데 한번 맞춰보고 싶다는 생각은 들었었어요.
For them, it was a new and meaningful experience.
Alexander Kershakov from Russia. It was actually a really cool experience because you see these guys from afar, you play against them, you compete against them, and so you don't understand who they are as people. So it's cool to get together and enjoy yourself in a different setting and just make the most of an opportunity that's special for all of us.
There is one player who received extra attention in the Galaxy 11 team. It was none other than Argentina's Lionel Messi. The Argentine joined as the captain of the Galaxy 11 team.
Messi, for his skill level, for what we asked him to do, like we asked him to hit the target, and he just hit the target every time. So he was fantastic.
La verdad es un privilegio estar en el equipo poder ser también el capitán, estar con los compañeros, con los demás jugadores que me toca estar, así que algo muy lindo.
There is, however, another player that excited the filming crew as much as Messi did.
A little more prepared. You know, he's the #1 footballer in the world, so we want to be absolutely ready and make sure that he's waiting as little as possible. So we're just being extra prepared rather than that.
He is Messi's biggest arch rival and has been dominating over the world of football since the mid-2000s. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. The same way he captivates his fans on the field, he did not lose his charm on set.
Acho o conceito espetacular. Acho que não tenho dúvidas nenhuma que o anúncio vai ficar top, vai ser uma coisa espetacular e por isso é que estou incluído no barco para que o anúncio possa ser bom, porque tenho a certeza que com a minha participação ainda vai ser ainda melhor. Tenham cuidado, vamos salvar a terra.
How powerful would it be when the two biggest football players in the universe, Messi and Ronaldo, join forces?
Que puede garantizar 3 o 4 goles por partido, eso es una auténtica barbaridad.
The Galaxy 11 is a vast football brand advertising project that has never been attempted before in the history of sports marketing. At 7 of the world's biggest cities, it was carried out simultaneously with 11 of the best football players. From the drawing board to the final production, the best in each field worked together for 426 days.
Today we have at least 60 staff, but some of the other days can be smaller, and then with the bigger sets it can be more, but generally between 60 to 80 staff on every setup, every shoot day.
Studios were prepared for filming in some of the main cities of the world. Even the players who arrived on set were impressed.
Each place had to have its own different kind of unique flavor. So this space combines some of the kind of old world and a very kind of futuristic high-tech world. The whole concept for the piece really came from the idea of selling the Samsung products as just being a very futuristic kind of product.
From the set to the props, the production team sought perfection in every aspect.
In Barcelona it was huge. We have like 4 different sets, 100 kilowatts or something like that, or more than 100 kilowatts. Here we use a lot of light because there are different sets and the football game has to be in each set everything ready.
Speed was crucial when working with the biggest star players.
And go! For all these marks have to be ready for when we prep everything. We prep ahead all the shots with every light, every lens, every camera. So we note everything. So when we shoot with the players, we're quicker.
Through such efforts from the team, the players were able to show their full capacity.
They've all been memorable. They've all been fantastic, actually. I'm excited to see what we did with Victor Moses, the slide tackle in the water, just purely because of how it looked. Like the camera we had on it was a very, very high-tech camera, and it was super slow motion. So I think that was quite a fun one to do.
Like the professionals they are, the players did not show any hesitation, and their efforts resulted in countless remarkable scenes. Let's have a look at the historical moment in football history between the aliens and the Galaxy 11 that was created through innumerable production processes.
It looks as though the Galaxy 11 will kick off on Messi here from Lennox. And Ronaldo ready to get us underway.
The ball was also very special.
And there's actually 3 balls, no? There's the real ball that they kick, which is like the design, which is painted like the design of the ball. Then there's the, how do you say, like the robot ball, not the one that he puts his hand in, the one with the light. But that's because for different action, because this job is all post-production, no? That's why we're shooting in green.
The production team put in a lot of thought even on a single ball. What difficulties would they have had to endure?
I think for everyone it's more the schedule of the players. To have the schedule for 11 players around the world that's the hardest thing, to get them all together, because we've had to shoot them all individually. And then like we're doing here with Ronaldo, we shoot him individually and then put him in with the other players around him. So that's the hardest part, is to think about him. We're shooting him on his own, but thinking about he's got the other players with him.
The production had to come up with a solution. They would rehearse thoroughly beforehand with stunt doubles.
Well, we are the same person. We are body doubles for Lantern Donovan.
But would they be able to get the desired results?
The body doubles have got two main roles. If it's not a direct shot of their face where we see them, then we do use parts like the body doubles, like if it's a leg shot or something like that. We use them to do some trick.
Each and every scene required great effort.
One of our challenges and also our expertise is to combine the CG elements with the live action plays so they feel seamless and so you don't have any question that they look fabulous and completely believable.
The best technical skills enlighten the players even more.
Shooting Rooney was also very fun. He kicked a ball on the set and it went through the backdrop of the whole set. So it was very funny for us, but it's been very fun and productive.
The players always play their best on the field. On set, they showed us once again why they are the best, and their fans were fascinated by their new charm. Since the video was first released, the Galaxy 11 project became an issue every time a player who would defend Earth was announced.
They've challenged us to a game of football.
This video that Samsung prepared with much ambition was not only selected as the best video, but was also selected by CNN as the best World Cup advertisement. Other global media praised it for being an amazing video making use of sports. The reason it received a positive response from the media and viewers all over the world is because not only does it have an interesting story about a football game between aliens and savior of Earth, but the graphics technology used was state-of-the-art and surpassed Hollywood movies.
Curved walls, keeping the ball in play all the time, should actually suit our attacking team rather nicely. They have been handpicked from the world's most famous clubs, but this is the first time...
The football match was especially impressive, as it appeared as if it was a real game, and the players' movements were natural and dynamic. How was this possible?
By the Galaxy 11. Spring it to Ronaldo's taken that down. Great class, and he's taken down with no class. This is perfectly set up for Cristiano Ronaldo.
One of the more interesting technologies we're using in this episode is motion capture. We also have used 3D scanning and 3D photo acquisition technologies so that we can capture all of these athletes, of their faces and of their bodies and of their hair and of their textures. All of that we had to actually, we're having to recreate photorealistically.
He's devastated.
The aliens received as much attention from football fans as their counterpart Galaxy 11 players. The alien players were in no doubt the result of much thought and effort from the production team.
Looking for something special here, and he's come up with it. Oh, Casillas might have kept that out, but he's hurt his shoulder. It's a second goal for the Huracan. And
my favorite aspect of this project has been the alien football players. Designing them, figuring out how they play, figuring out what version of the game they play, figuring out how they move, inventing football moves that only these aliens can actually achieve, and you see that in the episode. You know, these guys can, you know, they're a little quicker, they're bigger, they can jump higher, they can control the ball in a more balletic or acrobatic way. So we had to find people in town, we had to find artists, athletes here, putting that new form into alien bodies. So that whole process has been really fun to develop, but also extremely challenging.
Another reason why the Galaxy 11 became a big issue is because multi-usage was possible.
기존의 마케팅 커뮤니케이션과는 틀리게 모바일 게임, TV 컨텐츠, 비디오 컨텐츠, 유튜브 컨텐츠 등등 다양한 갤럭시 11 관련된 컨텐츠를 커뮤니케이션 했습니다.
It's amazing. It's quite very modern.
Yeah.
It's like a new concept basically. All new stuff. Very good. Yeah. It's a great idea.
Galaxy 11 had provided another source of enjoyment.
스마트 기기를 사용하는 요즘 소비자들은 다양한 기능도 원하지만 사실은 자신이 관심을 가지고 있는 분야에 함께하는 브랜드에 대해서 호감을 느끼고 그런 브랜드하고 소통하고 싶어 합니다. 이번 캠페인은 특히 축구를 사랑하는 소비자들의 열정 포인트를 활용한 마케팅 활동이 되겠습니다.
And finally, on July 16th, the final Galaxy 11 video was released into the world.
The time for, if he scores, that's surely the end for all. But Casillas with a phenomenal save. Lee Jonghyeon to Oscar.
During early game, Galaxy 11 was falling behind the alien team, but in the end, they were able to save Earth.
Our goal for this film is to make it as visually compelling and narratively intense as a Hollywood feature. The way we want to achieve that is through storytelling, is finding a way where the audience can connect with the players, you know, where we see the drama in Messi's eyes, making the story really powerful and making the performance really connect, and making the audience essentially feel that tension and get into the story of it.
What did they want to express through this project?
Yo creo que es el deporte universal. Todo el mundo entiende de fútbol. Todo el mundo, prácticamente de pequeño, allá donde has podido ir, una pelota siempre está cerca, ¿no?, de los chavales.
Sì, sicuramente. Questa credo che sia una cosa importantissima. Il calcio ha un linguaggio universale.
Message for them is just to keep the dream alive. As long as you believe in your talent and you believe in yourself, that you wanting to do something. So if you can just stick on it, work hard on it, and you'll see the dream come through.
The four is the most mainstream sport in the world, and at the same time, it is a culture and has set up a place as a major industry. Samsung Galaxy has realized football fans' fantasy by recruiting the best players into one team and has delivered the game of football in the most imaginative way. We are sure Samsung Galaxy will provide wowness to the world of football continuously with a surprise and will not let the football fans' expectation down.